Hello, boys and girls. It's story time. Today we will read the book, Welcome to Zippity Zoo. As we talked about this morning in our morning message, kangaroos and koalas begin with K. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about kangaroos and koalas. Our book teaches us about new vocabulary words and rhyming words. Many of the words in the book rhyme. So we're going to read a page or two of our book. We're going to listen for some rhyming words. If you hear them, you might say them and repeat them. Also, look at the pictures in the book and see what makes you curious. Okay? Let's listen and we'll reread the information about kangaroos and koalas. Welcome to Zippity Zoo. Let's take a trip to Zippity Zoo so I can introduce my friends to you. You and zoo rhyme. There are lions and tigers and kangaroos, a rich variety from which to choose. You will see zebras zipped in stripes and mischievous monkeys of all types. Stripes and types rhyme. Buzzing bees everywhere, bears are napping without a care. If you want to learn who's at the zoo, then Zippity Zoo is the place for you. There are lemurs, orangutans, baboons, and monkeys, swinging from branches and hanging in trees. There are elegant giraffes with long legs and necks, and coats of gold with giant brown specks. The zebras are certainly delightful to see, sticking together under a tree. Sea and tree rhyme. We have owls, ducks, flamingos, and eagles, along with peacocks, looking quite regal. Eagles and regal. Lazy lions and tigers rest in the shade or head for the water to drink or to wade. There are koalas and wallabies and red pandas too, munching on grass, eucalyptus and bamboo. On warm, cozy rocks you'll find iguanas and snakes, while alligators and turtles swim in the lakes. Polar, black, and spectacled bears, all big and furry, no matter the color of their hair, sit or stand outside of their lairs. Our smallest friends are the chipmunks and rabbits, groundhogs and meerkats, and their funny habits. And then there's the warthog. Well, he's quite a sight, a majestic beauty in his own right. The black rhino has a fierce reputation, with thick skin and horns. He's quite a creation. The mighty elephants end our zoo tour, beckoning visitors to come back for more. So now you know who's at the zoo. I've enjoyed sharing Zippity with you. Such wondrous creatures, the big and the small, the furry, the slimy, let us love them all. Now, boys and girls, we've made it to the end of our book, but we're going to go back and reread the information about koalas and kangaroos. We're looking for kangaroos. Oh, that's right, those are alligators. Here we go. This page says, there are koalas and wallabies and red pandas too, munching on grass, eucalyptus and bamboo. So some of the things that they eat are a eucalyptus plant and bamboo, which is kind of like a stick. We can go back to our glossary at the end of our book and learn a little bit more. We're going to turn back to our book. And then I will make it a little bit bigger for us. Koalas and kangaroos. That's right, we're looking for them. All right. Wallabies, number 16. So you can see a little better. Here we have our wallabies. Number 16. Wallabies are members of the kangaroo family. They live primarily in Australia and on nearby islands. Baby wallabies are called joeys. So the baby is called a joey. Number 17. A baby koala is the size of a jelly bean. It stays in its mother's pouch for 7 months. So that's a little bit more about koalas and kangaroos. If you were a veterinarian at the zoo, which animal would you like to take care of? Would it be the lions, the tigers, or the bears? Maybe the monkeys. I think I would like to take care of the monkeys and feed them bananas. Look and see. Is there any other animal you would like to see or take care of if you were a veterinarian? The flamingo is a pretty interesting one. Flamingos rest by standing on one leg. The knee of the flamingo is actually an ankle joint, and the lower leg bends forward. So, you visit the zoo, you can learn a little bit more. The end.